What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. In this video here, we got a little bit of a teaser on the upcoming new Demonlord clan boss. It's going to be called the Tainted Demonlord, and this is going to be part of the Coalition event that was teased a couple weeks earlier in the What's Next raid video. Now we got a little bit of player commentary here. I'm going to read it for you guys, or I'm going to put it on the screen here. So let's jump into it. So hey folks. I have some pretty exciting news. The time has come to shed some light on the new Coalition event featuring the World Boss, which was teased in the What's Next in Raid video. So this time, all the players will fight a Tainted Demonlord. He's an upgraded and much tougher version of our old clan boss. No keys or other resources will be required to participate. However, the World Boss unlocks only at level 30. The Coalition event itself will have several stages, with the first one having no limitations whatsoever, and the second one having a special conditions that define what champions you can use. It's important to mention that all stages will be open from the start, so you can take on whichever you like. Each stage will have 4 set damage milestones, beating which gives you demonic points, and if you exceed the last one, you can also earn bonus points for a set value of extra damage. Other than that, the battles will be similar to those in the clan boss mode, but you'll need to work together to reach those damage milestones and secure some nice reward for yourself and the entire community. As a small disclaimer here that says, in repeat battles, the bonus counter activates only when you beat your previous damage record. You will not get extra points if you deal 10 million extra damage in the first battle, then 9 million in the next. That kind of makes sense. So you have to exceed your previous best. Just as previously, there are 2 progress bars in the Coalition event. One is personal progress, which shows your personal score and unlocks personal rewards. And the other one is the Coalition progress, which is the sum of the entire community's joint efforts for each milestone, unlocking the Coalition rewards for all players involved in the event, including the point multiplier that affects everyone's personal score, helping to get greater personal reward. I feel like we had one of these not too long ago, actually. Important. There will be one distinction, though, that it is not mentioned in the skill description that should be taken into account. Tainted Demonlord will include a very specific change. The maximum shield value for each shield type will be set at 100k. This specific rule will apply only to World Boss battles and won't affect any other game mode. Now, this specific important note at the bottom here basically is just targeting Titus teams. Because currently the shield value for Titus, it's already been reduced to 1 million per shield. So now they're going to make that 100k, which is, 90% less effective, right? So Titus teams not going to be doing crazy damage against the boss. Maybe it still does okay damage. I mean, 10% of a bunch of billion is still pretty good damage, so it's probably still all right. Now the part that's redded out is a little bit of a content creator note for us. It's about images and pictures being attached, so it's nothing critical to what we're talking about here. So some pretty nice commentary there from Playerm. They've also given us a sneak peek at the Tainted Demonlord's full kit. So I'm going to bring that up on screen here for you guys. All right, so we're just going to take a quick look here at his full kit. So Annihilation Punch attacks one enemy. The damage inflicted is proportional to the target's max HP. I don't know if this is the same ability, but it probably looks like it's the same ability as the current clan boss, where he, hits you with his fist and it stuns you. Yes, it does fully deplete your turn meter and also places a stun. These effects cannot be resisted. Okay, so it's the same ability. It's the punch that stuns you, and it's based off of max HP. So if you guys didn't know, actually stacking HP against the boss for your stun target actually causes more damage. What you want to do is stack defense for your stun target when the boss hits you with this ability. So it looks like he's going to keep that. His A2, Interdimensional Terror. Attacks all enemies twice, double hit, places decreased speed, and block buffs on all enemies for 2 turns. Now, this is different. Decreased speed comes from the Spirit Affinity clan boss, but block buffs doesn't appear in any of the clan bosses currently, the normal clan boss, Demonlord clan boss. So block buffs, that's going to be a new one. His A3 here attacks all enemies 4 times, a quad hit AoE. That's very different. Before attacking, places increased attack on the Demonlord for 2 turns. Each hit has a 50% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Each hit also has a 50% chance of placing a Master Seal debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. All right, so what is Master Seal? Master Seal is an enhanced version of this debuff, which additionally blocks the effects from blessings, relics, gemstones, except for the stat boosts. So it's going to block the effects of gear sets, masteries, blessings, relics, and gemstones. Wow, that's pretty powerful stuff. That's going to make you I don't know, a lot of stuff that you're wearing or using pretty useless, right? If you get slapped with this master seal. So let's go back to the kit here. Looks like, can it be resisted? Yes. It looks like it can be resisted. So first, it's going to be a 50% chance of decreasing the duration of all your buffs. And then each hit has a 50% chance of placing Master Seal on all enemies for one turn. Now, 50% on 4 hits. You know, you bet that you're probably going to get landed with this near 100% of the time. But it seems like this can be resisted and this can be cleansed off. Master Seal is a pretty inhibiting debuff. It's going to shut down a lot of stuff, right? Your sets don't work, your blessings don't work. Yeah, a lot of stuff is not going to work. So it's really important to get rid of or stop this Master Seal. Yeah, and then this buff duration decrease, that's pretty powerful as well. It's going to strip off a bunch of your stuff, but having protected buffs is going to be a big deal here. And obviously, if you have resistance, that's going to be very helpful to protect you from that. Let's check out his passive. The damage taken from skills that scale based on the Demon Lord's max HP, as well as damage from War Masters, Giant Slayers, HP Burn, passive reflect, or effects cannot exceed 100,000. Okay. The damage from Smite cannot exceed 250,000. The damage taken from one tick of poison cannot exceed 25,000. The big poison cannot exceed 50,000. Demonlord is immune to max HP destruction effects. So pretty standard stuff that all bosses have, of course. Limits on, all the max HP damage stuff. World Killer passive. This looks pretty specific to himself. Starting from the first turn, the damage inflicted by all skills increases each turn. Yes, current Demonlord does that too. Damage increases by the same percentage each turn, accumulates over multiple turns. Starting from the 20th turn, damage is increased by a greater amount. Also, starting from the first turn, the Demonlord's attack, defense, speed, resistance, accuracy will increase each turn, so his stats grow too. Starting from the 20th turn, the Demonlord's defense, speed, resistance, accuracy will increase by a greater amount. So his attack doesn't increase anymore after the 20th turn. I don't know. But his defense, speed, resistance, accuracy will increase by a greater amount. Starting on the 20th turn, all attacks will ignore block damage. Okay, wow, that's fast. 20th turn. So this one on the normal Demonlord, on the 50th turn, he ignores this stuff, the block damage, unkillable stuff. But for this Tainted one, on the 20th turn, he's going to ignore block damage, unkillable. So block damage, unkillable team's probably not going to work against this guy. He's not going to be like the traditional clan boss where you can go to 50 turns. He also ignores shields and will place block revive. So similar to live Demonlord. Finally, starting on the 30th turn, decrease the value of any shield buffs on all enemies but 100% at the start. So on the 20th turn, he ignores shields already. And by the 30th turn, he will just decrease the value of all shields. You just get rid of all shields by 100%. So basically, we can't bring any of this stuff to survive. Block damage, unkillable, shields. He's going to block revive any targets killed after the 20th turn, regardless if you have this stuff or not. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So we're going to have to rely on stats, masteries, relics, ally protection, strengthen, increased defense. That's about it. I mean, there's probably going to be more, like decreased attacks going to be helpful, stat reduction, champions. I'm curious how crazy his stats grow. That would be something. Almighty immunity. He's immune to stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, block actives, block passives, fear, true fear, petrification, berserk, enfeeble, nullify, ensnare, fatigue, hunter's gaze. Also immune to HP exchange, HP balance, cooldown effects. Immune to decrease speed, debuffs, and turn meter effects. Okay, so that's what I was looking for as well. I mean, the best way to kind of visualize this guy is like he's just like a runaway freight train, right? Like from turn 1, he's going to start juicing up, and then he just starts going crazy in terms of how much stats he gets later on. You can't really prevent all that damage coming in with block damage, unkillable, or shields later on, because then he's just going to go through it, ignore it. And then when he kills you, you can't even revive. Bring revivers to kind of keep yourself in the game kind of thing. So he's just going to shut you out and block revive. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Decrease defense. I mean, you still decrease attack him, still decrease defense, decrease crit damage or whatever to help you take less damage. Passives are going to be useful, like AoE passives. Duchess, somebody like Duchess, for example, reduction from AoE damage. All his attacks are AoE except for the single target hit. But yeah, pretty interesting. And, like we mentioned earlier in the little player commentary, it does have a secondary stage where there's a limit on what champions you can actually bring in. So you can kind of imagine like Demonlord clan boss with a twist on it where there's a limitation on what champions you can actually bring. I think this is going to be relatively challenging, but it'll be interesting to see what the community will come up with in order to deal with this guy. Anyways, guys, just a quick teaser here for you guys. The first look at the brand new Tainted Demonlord. It's not going to be a permanent fixture. It's just going to be showing up for this coalition event. So there you go. You guys are all caught up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this guy. Do you guys have any ideas on how to deal with him? Any champions stand out as going to be MVP level champions for this guy? I'm not too sure right now, but you guys let me know in the comments if you guys got somebody in mind. Thanks for watching until the end, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.